The Clone Wars was one of the most destructive and widespread conflicts to ever happen within the Star Wars universe. It not only took its toll on the two primary combatants, those combatants of course being the Republic and the Separatists, but it also wreaked havoc on the entire galaxy, disrupting the peace and prosperity of too many planets to count. In such a toxic environment filled with war, death and despair, it's no surprise that the galaxy saw a dramatic rise in refugees, displaced peoples, and of course bandits. Throughout this forgotten Star Wars story, we're going to be looking at three particular bandits who drew the short end of the stick and unfortunately for them, were unwillingly drafted as clone soldiers. On a desolate outer rim planet divided by intense conflict, we first set eyes on three native-turned bandits, with albeit good intentions who all hope to escape their war-torn land. In order to do so, the group relied on scavenging and stealing to eventually pay for a trip off-world, and although this process was tedious, they were willing to do whatever it took or wait as long as they needed to find a better life. An opportunity arose, however, when during one of their daily scavengers, the group noticed an almost defunct droid repeating information about a Separatist resource transfer. Upon hearing this, the group pieced everything together and realized that the reason the Republic was on their planet was to transport all the remaining Separatist resources and more importantly currency off-world. The three bandits knew that even a little bit of this Separatist currency would not only buy them a trip off-world, but also would ensure them a very comfortable life virtually anywhere else in the galaxy. With this in mind, the bandits concocted an impromptu plan to infiltrate the vaults holding the currency using the armor of fallen clone soldiers to disguise themselves. After encountering and nearly being killed by some droids and hostile natives who thought they were clones, the bandits realized they needed to get to the vault and loot it as quickly as they could before attracting too much attention. Following this, the three clone disguised bandits eventually made it to the vault and were relieved to find nobody there and the loot ripe for the picking. Unfortunately for the group, however, things start to go downhill from here. The downward spiral started when two members of the group, rather than walking away with enough credits to guarantee them a comfortable life and safe passage off the planet, started squabbling over the amount of credits each was taking. Despite the third bandit telling them to shut up and leave, the argument continued and tensions rose until the two got into a full-fledged fistfight. It was at this point where an actual contingent of clones arrived at the vault ready to transfer the Separatist resources to their ship. Upon hearing the bandits fighting, however, the clone captain inevitably questioned them on what they were doing. The leader of the bandits, knowing it was too late to turn back, lied to the captain and said that their whole squad had perished and they were the only ones left. The clones present believed their lie, however it was not to the benefit of the bandits as they were ordered to take the Separatist resources onto the Republic cruiser and await further instruction. Following this, the entire clone force managed to load the ship with currency and it eventually took off into an unknown sector. The bandits knew they couldn't take off their helmets or they would have easily been caught, so they simply sat together and were depressed about their bad luck. Regardless of their thoughts on the matter, the crew was still technically the first non-clone Republic soldiers as they were traveling with an entire legion to an unknown and potentially hostile planet. Following this involuntary conscription, it is unknown whether they managed to escape or were transported into direct conflict and died as clone soldiers. As always, thanks for watching and be sure to let me know your theory on the fate of the three bandits in the comment section below.